My chair's making a noise. And I'm like, here. Oh, I got to get something put on the back of that. Hi, everybody. I have to sit tonight. Normally I stand. I may change that. But I got this awesome sit stand chair at an estate sale. You know, I don't normally sit. It's been a long day. A lot of stuff to talk about. And I mean a lot of stuff. And I'm serious as a heart attack about the pinned post at the top. There are a lot of people in here that I'm very good friends with. You will be removed if you're going to be not nice or have negative things to say. I have not been able to list on eBay for 4 days because eBay has been making up ghost things. I might have to stand. Did anybody pop into the No, it's the last thing I have on my mind. But that's cool. Anyway, let me say hi to a bunch of you guys and gals first. And that comment. Okay. So Jeremy, hey buddy, how you doing? Sorry I missed last week. By the way, you guys, life, it's where it's at. Hi, Kathleen, Lisa, here we go. Hi, Sue, how are you? Karen, hello. Who's this person? There you go. Rules number 1 through Z for today. If you have nothing nice to say, please be quiet. If you are disrespectful, you will be removed. And C, if you have nothing nice to say, please be quiet. Thanks. Hi, Michelle. Junkin Jody, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in. Hey, BCP and Roll D, that goes for all lurkers too. Are you talking about yourself? Rule E, I like lists. Me too. I got one right here. It's a short list, but there's a lot to talk about on this list. So there you have that. Ty, hey, let me pull up a chair. You totally need to pull up a chair, get your notepad out, or better yet, I have fixed my store. My son's store is still a mess. So I am going to walk you guys through what I did to fix my store. And his store is a duplicate copy of mine because I set it up. So everything that happened to my store that's happening to thousands of people's stores, thousands, I'm going to be able to show you in his store. So I'm glad because I would have saved this until tonight, but you guys, I haven't been able to list for 4 days, and wait till you see my sales report. Hi, April. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Steph. How are you doing, girl? Did anybody? Nope. Did that. Ethel. How you doing? Chrissy. Yes, you are. Chrissy's going through the same thing. Hi, Renee. Halar Nassar. Hala Nassar. I hope I didn't totally annihilate your name. Hi, Kathy. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey, Tracy. I love you. Haven't seen Tracy in a while. Callie Debs. How are you? Wow, I can list, but I'm on the East Coast. Hopefully you can list if you want, but I bet you're having some of these problems that you have no idea. Hi, Anna. Excellent rules. Thank you. Kay, how are you doing? That's all right. I will have another one. I will have a lot more. Desert Fairy Chicks, you can list, but 0 sales. I'm going to help you. I'm going to do my best to help you guys. Because I've had a ticket open. I have eBay Concierge. I've had a ticket open. I've had one for 3 days. Chrissy, how long have you had yours? Same thing? Chrissy is Rusty Bucket. Up there. BCP. If you guys don't know Liz O'Kane and you don't follow her on social media, aka Facebook and Instagram, then I honestly can't help you. This gal is smart as a whip, and I'm so excited that she's here. We had several conversations that through somebody else's Instagram post, and then talked this morning. So she was having the same issues. Yes, Darlene. Let's see. Yes, Darlene, they sure do. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, you changed your picture on your profile. I love that. Hi, beautiful. Kelly, how are you? Gloria, hello, hello to all. First time at your eBay. This is my first eBay issues show. I'm not a whiner and a complainer, and this isn't a whining and complaining. This is telling you what you need to do to fix it, because whining and complaining and spam, what do they call those? What do they call those headlines that people put out there to trick people to come and watch their video, and their video really has nothing to do with that? That's not what this is. This is 100% pure honesty. 3 days. That's what I thought. I know you are. I know you are. Hi, Doug. Doug, you think you will have to be quiet today? You're not nice. That's all right, you guys. Clickbait. Clickbait. I'm a non-clickbait liker. Hi, Constance. Hey, Jen. And after, Acker Snifty Things. Acker Snifty Things, Darlene. Love it. Clickbait. Okay. I do try, Gloria. So I have a small rant that I'm going to just get it out of the way first. I'm going to try to watch my language, because those of you that know me know that when I get a little heated, I have a harder time watching the things that come out of my mouth. So I'm going to try to be really good. Hi, Julie. If I miss anybody from this point on, please do not feel slighted. Do not feel ignored. I'm going to try to let some people in the chat, Jennifer, Jeremy, anybody who feels like they want to pop. I have a potty mouth too, but I try really hard to not have one online. So here's the deal. I'm sick and tired of people whining about Mercari, Poshmark, eBay, Amazon, fees, this, that, everything else. If you, and this is in the description, I believe I put this in the description. This is not an eBay bashing session. These are real issues that are seriously prohibiting us as sellers to not only list our items, but get them sold as well. So bring your questions and concerns. Please check your negativity at the door, or you'll be kindly asked to leave. Remember, this is their platform. You signed an agreement agreeing to their policies and their procedures and their terms and agreements. Their sandbox, and we can feel free to grab our toys and leave at any time. So just do it. Do your grumbling under your breath about whatever platform it is that you think is doing you wrong. Scammers, fees, drop shippers, whatever. Mind your business. Do your business. Quit being all of these clickbaity people whining. One of the best people to see what's going on is Jeff Helferstay, My Boring Reseller Life. And he titled that for a reason. He is on every day. He knows what's going on. His link is in the description, as well as a link to a video he did referring to another guy, Josh Galt, who has gotten to the bottom of a lot of this. You'll need to go onto Josh's channel and go to his lives to see what I'm talking about. That's as far as I'm going to take you for that stuff, but it's there. And if you need more digging, more info, Jeff goes on every day. Sometimes he's on about the same stuff. Doesn't matter. It's his life. It's his channel. He's one smart dude. And so if you need somebody to listen to while you're shipping or packing, go check him out. All right. Yep. Thank you, Jen. Anyway, so I watched a channel this morning that put a video out, and I know they follow me on Instagram, and I left a long comment, and then his partner, wife, they've done 3 videos in the last couple of days, and I'm not going to mention who they are because I'm not that person. Jeff's been around for a long time, and he's an amazing person, and he's super smart, and he's a numbers geek. So that's not who I'm talking about. And they were talking about promoted listings and shutting promoted listings down and everything. Anyway, one thing that you all, let's get promoted listings out of the way. So I have my little rant. Promoted listings. I'm writing this down here, and I'm going to, if you sign up for, I have links. Oh, I have this open. But I'm going to talk about it first, and then we'll open it up. If you have links, if you have ever put a promoted listing on anything in your store, and you still have, say you have 10 items that 20 other people have, so you put promoted listings on those 10 items so that you could, maybe get better seen. Because they changed the terms of service for promoted listings. I don't remember how long ago this was. I was looking for the email. It's buried in my emails, so I couldn't find it. Since they changed this, and you have 2 types of promoted listings, right? You have standard promoted listings, and you have advanced. The only people that should be using advanced is nobody. If you have not yet started using promoted listings, my suggestion to you from me, the bottom of my heart, is never, ever, ever, ever use them. But if you need to, I'm not going to look down on you. I'm stuck in them. And I'll tell you why I'm stuck in them. Once you have started promoted listings, you can never leave. It's like Hotel California. There's the door. You can check out, but you can never leave. Because the minute that you turn your promoted listings off, they hide your store. In the terms of service policies and procedures, they literally state that they are under no obligation whatsoever to show any of your listings. So if you don't read the information, it would be like signing a non-disclosure act, a non-disclosure form to join a new job and not reading it and not knowing your rights. Same with Amazon, same with any of them. Is it a lot to read? Yeah, this is your business. This is your life. Even if it's part-time. People are doing this part-time, not just because they love it. I love eBay. Do I get frustrated? I do. But do we get frustrated at our normal everyday jobs, those of us that still have them? I have gone through the last 2 years. I have gone to New York twice in August, and other times I have slowly tried to remove promoted listings. When I put my eBay store on vacation, I removed all of my promoted listings, and I sold like crazy both times. When I came back and turned my store on, they hid everything. And for 2-3 weeks, nothing. I was listing every day. I was doing everything that I was supposed to be doing. I finally ended up turning promoted listings back on, and boom, what do you know? Did the same thing a year later. Over the last 4 months, I have been slowly removing 200 promoted listings every week or so. When I do end and sell similar every day. So let's say once a week on the 200 that I'm ending and selling similar, I remove those from promoted listings. So I've been slowly removing promoted listings from my store. Nope, I finally turned them back on. Something else that you guys need to understand, one of the changes that they recently made, that's the email that I was looking for. Hey, Swamp, is that, yes, you're stuck then. If you're in promoted listings, you're in promoted listings. Just put your promoted listings at the lowest you can do, which is 2%, and leave it. Turning your promoted listings on and turning them off and turning them on and turning them on does nothing. 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 I don't care what all of the Yahoo sayers are saying out there. I'm never going to get to 5,000 subs now, am I? It's okay. So if I went into, hi LaDonna, if I went into Tracy's store and I went in, say she had a, say she had a flask of vodka and I went in her store to buy it and I found that it was empty. How disappointing. But she had something else even cooler that caught my eye. So I found it, whatever it was, I don't know, something for my headache, you know, an ice hat or something. I don't know. So say, or pair of socks, whatever. Say I went from that vodka flat. I'm just laughing. I don't drink, you guys, so that's why I'm laughing. So say I went from the vodka flask to the pair of socks and I bought the pair of socks and maybe the vodka flask was promoted, but the socks weren't. Since I went into her store through a promoted listings, those socks are promoted now. eBay is going to take, it's like using somebody's link to go to Amazon. What do they call that? Jeremy's going to put it in the chat here in a minute. Where you make a little bit of money off of somebody's link. This is affiliate link. Thank you, Michelle. So it's like you used an affiliate link when you went into her store. Now anything that you buy from that store is an affiliate link through that vodka flask. Does that make sense? It may be shady, but they told you about it. So if you're not reading your emails and you're not, I'm sorry, Tracy, I'm not hating on you. If you're not reading your emails and you're not keeping up on the policies and the procedures and the terms of agreement, then that's your fault, or Michelle's fault, or Jennifer's fault, or my fault, right? When HR comes out with new rules and you got to do this and you got to do this, or when you get pulled over and you told the officer, no, sir, I didn't know it was 25 here and I was doing 50, and they're going to say, right? Whether it's shady or not, that's what they're doing. So if you have a one item in your store that's promoted, you may as well consider the fact that your whole store is promoted, because all it takes is for one person to come in on that one item and anything they buy from you is promoted. eBay's taking basically an affiliate. They're paying themselves for bringing that person to you through that one item. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. 100%. I'm on your side here. I'm just saying that this is their platform. These are their terms that we have agreed to. And if we don't like them, rather than complaining and whining and the B word and moaning, I'm pretty good. Ooh, I'm proud of myself. Leave. But nobody wants to leave. So if you don't want to leave, if we don't want to leave, then we need to figure out what it is that we need to do. Do we need to add other platforms? So I haven't been able to list all week because of what's going on. So I scheduled more shows on Whatnot. There's always a way, right? We'll figure it out. So whether it's Etsy, Poshmark, Mercari, Truegether, Grail, Depop, Kitizen, can I go on? There's more and more and more and more. There's many, many ways. I'm wishing I kept the remote to this thing. I'm getting hot. Turn the fan on. Oh my goodness. What are we? 22 minutes in. I promise you guys, I'm going to show you how to fix this. So it is, does Etsy charge more fees? They sure do, but people keep selling on Etsy, right? So I wanted to put this all out here. First off, I am not a basher of the platform I use. eBay has allowed me to be at home through major illnesses that I don't moan and whine about. I'm so tired of listening to people moan and whine. I can moan and whine with the best of them. Does it get you anywhere? No. So eBay has allowed me to stay home, take care of my grandson who lost his mother, be there when I needed to, take him to school back and forth every day to a private school, do anything that I want to when I want to, because I can schedule my life around eBay. eBay has allowed many, many, many people on Social Security to sell part-time and make extra money to help make the ends meet, or whatever it has allowed. And it's fun. It can be a bunch of fun. You get to go shopping and find cool things. So whether it's eBay or Etsy I'm not going through menopause. That went away years ago when I had cancer. It's just starting to get warm. I wish it was menopause, then I'd have an excuse for all of this. So we as a collective need to understand that we need to be more uplifting. Let's help people by figuring out what the problem is and sharing that with as many people as we can so they can share to other people and share to other people. Let's fix these issues. eBay's old. They've been working on server issues. If you go to Jeff's channel, he literally, I don't know if it was in the last few days, he has literally put up some articles about eBay talking about the servers that they're fixing. And he can almost tell you which ones shut down, what nights they shut down, for how long. All right. So if you really want to get that nerdy into stuff, which I love nerdy people that get into that kind of stuff, then do it. My mind won't stay quiet long enough for me to do that kind of stuff. But I figured this out. So, hi, Mia. Okay, we got promoted listings. You guys understand that? And one of the reasons why I'm bringing promoted listings up in this is because I have a campaign set up. So I don't choose 4%, 2%. Do I want to promote it? Do I not want to promote it? I just promote everything across the board. Hi, is it Dana? Hi, Dana. I just promote everything across the board at 5%, period. I have figured that into the price of my item, which I think, not calling anybody stupid, is the best thing you can do. I source very low. I know many of you source very low. I source low or free. So if you can add a 5% into your price, then I don't have a lot of suggestions, because some people, you can only get what you can get. It's where you're located. It's hard. It's James. Who's James? I don't know. I should probably just put a paper over the chat so that I don't see it, but I need for you guys to be able to ask questions. Anyway, see where I'm at? Where was I saying? Somebody help me. Did I say Jeff? Oh my gosh. Sorry. James Helfer State. James. Yes, James. You guys, I'm sorry, James, if you watch this at some other point. I do know what your name is. I don't know why I did that. We'll blame it on old age. I don't know. We'll blame it on I screwed up. Take responsibility for your actions, right? Oh heavens. Do I have it right in the description? Please somebody tell me it's right in the description. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, squirrel. Okay, thank you, Anna. So I have everything. I have a campaign set up. If you don't know how to set a campaign up, I will be more than happy to help you do that. Can you confirm that if you are running a sale and have promoted listings, eBay will not take the promoted percent? They will only give the buyer the sale price. I can't confirm any of that, but you should have if somebody comes into your store through an organically and finds your post and it's not they still list them organic. You still have organic and promoted views on the same items. So if they find your item that's the organic item and they come in, then you're good. I still have a lot of sales, and I was making quite a few sales on my that boat sailed last year. Did a video on that. Go on the IRS website, and there's a whole thing about it. So when somebody comes in to your store organically, finds something, they're just searching and they manage to get into find your item because they're typing and they find it, and it's an organic search because it's not promoted, or you just happen to be lucky in the spot where maybe they were looking at somebody else's and they scrolled down enough to find yours that's not promoted. Then you're not going to get that promoted. But they have the breakdown now that shows you every fee that's taken out on each item, right? So you can go in. You're welcome, Don. So you can, sorry if I sound crabby. I'm trying to keep my mind on a straight track. So promoted listings are a thing. If you haven't promoted your listings, I'm just telling you, you may want to think really, really strongly about it, because I personally do not feel that they are helping us out, and they're pushing it more. They're pushing free shipping, which more and more people are backing away from. I mean, they're pushing free shipping hard. And for those of you that don't know that, in July, the USPS is changing all of their shipping. There will no longer be first class. It will all be ground. Hi, Mrs. Murphy. Chrissy Rusty Bucket sent me this. Go find, I'm sure Miss Jen will put the link in. I think it was either today or yesterday, Lonnie and Candace Garage Flips did a whole video on it, and they break it down, and they have a great spreadsheet, and shipping prices are going to get a little bit cheaper for the USPS. You're not sure why they decided not to do it this year. Oh, well, any little extra money they can get, right? So anyway, so that's going to be going on in July. There's going to be more changes. So if you have business policies like myself, you really need to pay attention to all of this so that you can get it fixed immediately when it goes through. That's totally your choice, Dana. I'm just giving you my opinion, right? This is what I do for my business and what I have seen. Promoted listings are an advertisement, right? You are paying eBay to advertise your items out to Google and wherever else. And that is what you're paying for. If I have ad blocker on my phone and my computer, and I go on and I pull stuff up that you've got promoted, more than likely I'm not going to see it because I have an ad blocker on that blocks all the ads. Does that make sense? In Firefox and event, you can change yourself to incognito and go on, or sometimes I'll go on my son's computer and look at things, stuff like that, because it's totally a different thing. I have a store. I am on eBay as a business. Farm Girl Scavenger is my store. Feel free to go in and look at it. There's Jen, would you drop a link to my store, please? It's in the description too. Everything about me, all my social media, my jail record, all that. No, I'm just joking. All of my social media links are in the description. Okay, so promoted listings. So that's my take on promoted listings. So what happened in the last, let me go over here. I want to be out of that. I want to be into this, and we are going to talk about eBay's new international shipping, because that is what's causing the problem. So, oh, nope, that's not what I want. I should have had this ready, but I was shipping my whatnot sales from last night, so that's where that is. All right. Another tiny rant. When you get a message from eBay, you need to read it. You need to open it up and read it. This is your business. When you get an email from eBay and it says you will be automatically enrolled in eBay and international shipping, and anybody that sells on eBay, you guys got this on April 28th. Period. Everybody got this. I have talked to 7 or 8 people today, 2 people down at my storage unit that sell on eBay. Nope, I don't read those. Dear Farm Girl Scavenger, yada, whoever. Over the next okay, on top of that, I have never used eBay Global Shipping. I don't like the fact that they pillage and plunder. I'm trying to not use a bad word. People in foreign countries for hundreds of dollars for shipping. Ridiculous. Then they take a fee off of it and tax us for it. And when I can send a 4-ounce package to Canada for $9 and eBay's Global Shipping is charging $15, there's something wrong with that. All right. So I have never used Global Shipping. I always used international standard shipping through eBay, and then I had flat rates. I had flat rates for Canada and the rest of the world up to 1 pound. And then for a long time, except for the last year, I had flat rates for 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound, 4 pound. Now, why not the last year? Because I moved. I had a lot of stuff going on. I just put calculated shipping in my business policies, and I'll show you that when we get there here in a minute. So you will be automatically enrolled into eBay International Shipping, a new program designed to make the process of international selling and shipping more convenient and cost-effective. eBay International Shipping retains all the elements of eBay Global Shipping program and eBay International Standard Delivery, and provides these additional features. I will come back after the show is over and the chat uploads and read the chat. And if there's anything that I have missed, I will leave messages down in the description. So if I don't get to your question, please come back in a day or two and see if I found it. Okay. Because I don't want anybody to feel like I'm ignoring you. eBay handles returns. If a buyer wishes to return an item, eBay will provide them with a return label and issue a refund at the seller cost. Pirate Ship handles them too. I've never had an issue. No international selling fees. There are no international selling fees on items sent through eBay International Shipping Program. I don't have any international selling fees either, so I don't know where that's coming from. Once enrolled in your new listings will automatically default to eBay international shipping and any existing global shipping program listings will be automatically updated. But there's a glitch, and I'm going to show it to you. If you have existing listings with eBay International Standard Delivery or USPS International, shipping options, blah, 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 somewhere down in here, it has this, and then it has, if you want to opt out, click the link. Maybe there's another one. Maybe I pulled up the wrong one. Learn more. Watch a video or download a how-to guide. Thank you for selling. There must have been another one too, because the next one that they gave out, let me see if I can find it. There was two of them. Oops. This one. This one came on March 7th. You will soon be among the newest group of sellers to be enrolled. We're excited for you. Why is this not? We'll handle all the returns. It's not, that can't be the end of it. Maybe it is. Anyway, one of them had a link in it. If you wish to opt out and not be in this, click this link. So I just opened it up. Introducing eBay International Shipping, the simple way to sell. Links in the description for these. What is it? And it's going to tell you all about it. Benefits you'll love. For me, none. That's okay. Some of you guys love the global shipping. You love the protection. That's great. Hi, Crystal. What are sellers saying? Not getting into that. What to expect next? Seller automatic enrollment is ongoing. All eligible sellers will be enrolled by summer 2023. Well, January, February, March, April, May, June. Right now, they're doing it now. Once you're in, your items go global. Already shipping internationally on your own? If your current listings use other international shipping options, you may need, get this, listen to me. You may need to manually update your listings. Everybody that read this, raise your hand. Everybody that's whining and complaining on social media and YouTube channels about their sales and promoted listings and all of that, raise your hand. Because I didn't read it. See my hand risen? This is the problem, as Taylor Swift would say. See how to update your listings. So why is it when I call concierge and I'm having all these problems? Woohoo! Callie Debs read it. Anna read it. Are you just reading it now, or did you read it before? I guess I should clarify that. Not interested? If there's an item you don't want to sell internationally, you can manage your listing settings. To opt out of all program benefits on your listings, unenroll from eBay International Shipping. And it tells you how to do it here, and it's going to take 24 hours. So if you don't want to be in this program, you need to go to this. You need to click this, and you need to do nothing to your store until for another 24 hours until this all goes through. Come back and watch this. If you don't want to be on international shipping, you're still going to have to fix things. In Austria, I have not received it as of yet. In Australia, I was going to say Austria. You're not in Austria. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, then it goes in here. How do I exclude a listing? Can I opt out? Yes, you can. How do I check if I'm currently enrolled into the program? Log in, go to account settings, choose shipping preferences, see if you're enrolled in the right form, see it. If you see enrolled in the right from eBay International Shipping, your account is currently in the program. When will I be enrolled? Sellers are being enrolled in phases when they become eligible. You'll get an email and get notified via messages in my eBay when you're enrolled. So, how do I check if I'm currently enrolled into the program? I'm going to put this over here. And we are going to go here. Do you guys see this? Do you see this? Boom, 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 boom. No sales. Boom, 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 boom. Today I finally had a sale after I fixed all of this. That is horrendous for almost 3,000 listings. I used to have $1,800 weekends easily with 7 or 8 sales, maybe 15 sales totally. All right. So go to your seller hub. Let's open this back up over here. Go to your account settings. See where I am up here in the corner left hand where my picture is? Account settings. Go to your shipping preferences, which are down here. Personal, payment, account, selling. Go down here to your shipping preferences. Open that up. And if you see enrolled right here, then you are enrolled in it. If you do not see enrolled in it, then you're not enrolled in it. If you do not want to be enrolled in it, then all you have to do is click unenroll. Okay, you guys? Is that clear as mud? You're on the East Coast? Oh, I knew that. So, everybody got that? That's clear how to go in and remove it if you don't want it, or enroll in it if you do want it. We're all good on that page, right? All right. Really quick, I want to talk about this because I had it open and I should have been talking. Promoted listing standards connects you to your items with the right buyers across the eBay network. So this is the one you want to do, not promoted listing advanced. Promoted listing advanced is you say, I'm going to let you use $20 a day and you use it however you want to promote my store. And they could spend $20 a day on one item and never get anything. Promoted listing advanced is almost like having a repricer on Amazon would be my guess. That's just a guess. Don't come at me. But promoted listing standard or advanced is a whole different nightmare. That's something that the big boys use. Well, let's say Nike and those guys doing whatever they're doing. Okay. Simple setup, stand out, pay only for sales, control the percentage of a sale you're willing to spend. Also, another thing that you guys need to understand is even if you end your promoted listings, that item that you had promoted listings stays promoted for, it's either 30 or 45 days after you've ended the listing, after you've ended your promotion. So my suggestion is if you're going to end promoted listings because you think it's going to help, you better go in and end all of your listings and sell similar. They'll all have new numbers, new anything won't be attached. You got to end your promoted listings first. All right. Oh yeah. Don't listen to them. Don't do it. There's nothing normal. It is normal. You've been selling for 4 months. You recently started receiving Recommendations from eBay to lower your prices. Yeah, don't do it, Lori. And never go by their suggested price when you're listing your. Hi, Muriel. I have a lot of Irish roots. I just have my hair pulled back. That's all. Okay. So do you get less sales if enrolled? Well, you'll get worldwide coverage is what you get, but you don't need to be enrolled in the global shipping to get worldwide coverage. There's other ways to do it. Right now it's messed up. And I'm going to tell you what I've done just to start being seen and getting sales. Yeah, I have a theory about that too, but we're not going to get into that. Maybe another time. You know, all of my theories are unscientifically based. I'm just putting that out there. I don't do. This is how bad it is. I'm actually drinking a carbonated beverage, and no, it's not alcohol. Okay. Let's go back here. If you want to add promoted listings, here's your seller hub. Yours may be set up totally different than mine. This is funny. My click-through rate's up. That's usually red, and these are usually green. Come over here to selling tools and come right down here to promoted listings. Here is my promoted listing advertising dashboard. I just turned promoted listings back on. Look at what happened. Look at that. Down these, the purple ones, for those of you that don't understand this, those of you that do, bear with me. And I may not understand it as much as some. The purple are organic impressions. The promote, and it says promoted. I think that's funny. And the green are promoted listings. Those are the ones I'm paying for. These are just the ones you get by listing your items. And it's been going down, down, down. Then it went up. Don't know why. Then it went down. Then it kind of evened out. And my organic looked like it was coming back up. And then May 19th, I started promotions again. Hi, Vintage Huntress. And boom, look what happened. Let's see, what day was, today's the 24th, so it would have been, I got to look at a calendar. The 19th, I started promoted listings again. I put everything at 5%. On Monday, Chrissy, are you still here? On Monday, I found out that I couldn't list because it was duplicating my shipping policies, and I wasn't going to list with a screwed up shipping policy because I had the one sale I had today. My shipping policy was screwed up. That was a 2-pound item that they charged first class shipping on. Hi, Leanne. Anyway, okay, so that's the 19th. I have all of my listings promoted, but I haven't been able to list from here. Yep. As of the 22nd, I haven't been able to list. And look, even with my items promoted, this, the end of the chart always looks like this. Tomorrow it'll be different. Any theories scientifically based other than scientific theories, Darwin, and even scientific theories change? That is true. So this is the campaign that I'm running. Every item that I list, I don't have to choose to go into my promoted listings because I have a campaign set and I have it set up. So I should have taken some more pictures so I could have shown you, but I think I still can. So I have it set up so everything just goes into promoted listings because I'm not going to fight with them anymore. It's just not worth it. I truly, honestly think the only way you could ever get away from ever having promoted listings again is to open a new store, have something like List Perfectly where you have a catalog, all your items are in that catalog, make sure they're there, shut your store down, open a new store, use this store as something else, move all of the new listings, move all your listings from List Perfectly into the new store, and never, ever, ever touch promoted listings again. That's my unscientifically based scientific research in my brain on how to get away from promoted listings and not get slapped. That's a lot. That's what you guys, I don't sleep at night. This is what my head does. Can you tell? Okay. So people mess around with this every day. I don't understand the science behind why they think they shut off and start and shut off and start and shut off and start stuff. So unless you're going to change your promoted listings, which you can do by, see, this is my campaign that I started on the 19th, and I just named it Summer 5/19/2023. That's all. Doesn't have to be anything. I did it in February. I ended one. And then I was slowly getting rid of them, but I just continuously was getting whacked. So that's where it's at. And I may lower it to 2%. I don't know. 5% I'm okay with. I already have that figured into my prices. So that's something that we all have to do, right? You figure into your prices a percentage for breakage and returns and stuff like that, because that's going to happen. Just like the stores have a figured in for shoplifting and damages and that kind of stuff. So you figure all of that stuff in. I figured my eBay fees and stuff into a lot of my prices. So I can actually offer somebody a 30% discount on my item and still make what I want for it. But I also find that I make a lot of sales at full price. So that's how I run my store. And I am not looking down on anybody, how they run. Everybody has an idea how they want to do stuff. I'm just telling you that that's what works for me. And it has worked for me for 13 years doing what I'm doing, off and on, started part-time. You're okay if you've never had promoted listings. Yep. So if you want to start a campaign, you would come over here, create a new campaign, and it'll walk you. Well, we can do that. I don't need to. So, I mean, I can cancel it, but maybe we can. Okay, comes right through. This is where you got to be careful, because over here, this beta is the advanced. This is the one, it's a pay per click. Do not do this. Ignore it. You want the standard, reach motivated, whatever it is they're putting in here. And you want to do simple. And then you create a campaign. And you go in here and you name it. And dynamic ad rate, that's exactly what they want you to do. Don't fall for that. You can just go down here. You can choose all categories, all eBay categories, or all store categories. Choose all categories. You don't need to do. How did you get in here? Who let you in?
Yeah.
Hi. How was school today?
Good.
And tell everybody hi.
Hi. But the neighbor was showing somebody your car.
Oh yeah, because is that who is taking pictures? No, the neighbor's showing my car right now.
Yeah, random. No, they just finished a while.
Yeah.
But someone else dragged up to that wooden pole, got out of the car, started taking pictures of your house.
It's probably the insurance guy.
No, it was a gray car.
It was probably the insurance guy. But thanks for telling me, Betty. You're a great watchdog.
Also, Nanny, I was thinking about starting a lemonade stand.
Oh, you were you?
But I need 2 pieces of cardboard, a marker.
Can we deal with this later?
Yes.
Okay, I love you. He may or may not be one of the smartest 9-year-olds I know. Okay, so go in here, customize it. You don't want this. You want a fixed ad rate. Simply apply a 9% ad rate. Just go right here. Yo-ho. If you're at 9 and you want to come down, you have to do at least 2. It used to be you could do 1. When they made all these changes, they made it that you had to do 2. All these promoted listings, pay-to-play schemes are too complex for my small lizard brain. I just slapped 2% on everything, been thinking about doubling it to 4% since it no longer seems to work. Don't change your ad rate just because of that. But I did the dynamic for a while too. I do dynamic ad rate and put a max on it. So you can do that as well. So what Liz is talking about is you can go right over here, do the dynamic, and you can set a cap rate. So you can set, say you don't want it to promote more than 10%, and you can adjust, okay, set ad rate cap. It will never go above 10%, and you can adjust the dynamic ad rate. So say you can go to, 2. So what this will do is, correct me if I'm wrong, Liz, you're running all of your whole campaign at 10%. Everything is promoted at 10%. And you will allow eBay to put it up 2 more percent or put it down 2%. Is that correct? That's how that works, right? That's how that works. So you can, or you can just do a fixed ad rate. But I personally think that if you're going to do promoted listings, don't do it. I mean, this is just me, right? You guys don't take my word on everything. I would never have what they suggest, but that's just me. I sell vintage and one-off stuff. There's not a, you haven't done the plus or the minus. I did the plus or the minus for quite some time, actually. So you can set this ad rate at like 5%. That's what I have my stuff listed at. And then you can go, okay, I will go up another 5%, or I will go down another 5%. And then eBay will say, this category only needs to be promoted at 2.3%. And they will take your 5% and they will lower it to 2.3%. Or they'll say, this category needs to be promoted at 7.2%. So they will say, so that you've told them that they can automatically raise this 5% to a total of 10%. So they'll take that category that has changed to a 7.2% promotion, and they will bump it up to that without going over 10%. Does that make sense to you guys? I just have dynamic and have a cap. That way, if the daily ad rate is lower than what I've selected, yes, that's right. And then if you, yep. So it could just be the dynamic. Oh, it's the dynamic you set at 5, and it's a set adjusted cap rate. So if I had it backwards. Reverse that. You want to set this at 5, or you want to set this at 10. And then you want to allow them to go back and forth 5%. You give them another 5 to add onto this so they can go up to 15%. That's what happens when you use the dynamic. If you don't want to use the dynamic, then you go over here and you just do a fixed rate, and it just does 2%, 5%, 4%, whatever. People come in and change this around all the time because they think it gives them more, it shows activity in their store or whatever, or stuff like that. Just like people will come in daily and bulk edit their prices 2 cents up, 1 cent down, that kind of stuff. And the amount of time you're spending doing that, you could do 5 listings and show eBay that you're there working in your store too, right? So hopefully that helps you guys. I did not cancel. That need help, come back in. You can change the speed of the video, right? How far in are we here time wise? 1 hour and 14 seconds. So at let's say 50 minutes in when I talk about this, if you want to write that down. Okay, so let's go into let's go back here to my seller hub. So I had a bunch of drafts. I was really excited to list some mugs that I got. They're Jim Henson, these guys. They're collector's mugs. Should have taken 15 minutes to set up the listing, duplicate it however many times, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, and take the listings. Every time I put my shipping policy into the first draft, it would make a new shipping policy, it would duplicate it. So, and Chrissy was having the same problem because we talk almost every morning, see what's going on, sales, that kind of yada, yada, yada. So business policies. I'm going to show you my store. I can't have my store open and my son's store open at the same time. But I'm going to show you my store, and you can see over here, updated with errors, all of these. And then you go down here and update it successfully. I realized when Liz and I were talking that one of the things I did, I should have waited until after I did what I'm going to show you. Aw, thank you so much, Dawn. Whether or not you opted in to the new eBay international shipping policy, they changed your return. They changed everybody's return policy was changed. Yep. And every time I went into my drafts and tried to put this one, I was using USPS priority mail flat rate envelope, because these right here will fit in a 6x4x4 box or a 4x4x4 box, which will then fit in, and they weigh over a pound, which will then fit into, you could use just a regular flat rate mail envelope or a legal one, whatever. I like the padded one. It gives you just a little bit more. It's not that much more. And then it will go into that, and it's cheaper to ship right now. When the new prices come out in July, it will be cheaper to ship this not in a padded flat rate, because the shipping for what this will be and the size of the box, because they're going to go by zones. I know, too much, right? Will be less than a padded flat rate. That's why I said go check out Lonnie Garage Flips, Lonnie and Candace, because Lonnie is a numbers geek also, and he talks all about it. Mark your calendars, put something in your phone for the last week of June so that you don't forget that in July, I believe it's July 1st, USPS shipping rates will change. Okay? It's out there. You can go read all about it in the USPS if you like to read reams and reams of stuff that nobody wants to read. There are certain people that I will refer you guys to that I have faith in, because they're consistently teaching and giving good information. So, in my opinion, not to say that they might not have some clickbait titles, but for the most part, they have great information. They know what they're talking about, and they get it across to you. All right. I'm going to let's see, I'm not sharing this. I'm going to go out of my store and go into my son's store. And I'm going to show you what happened. Where are these people coming from? I can't talk and type. That's what I was just talking about, Jeremy. Yes, ground advantage. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great starting July 1st. Pay attention to the class. And they're adding 100%. 100%. They're adding $100 insurance to even the first class items. So go watch Lonnie's video, you guys, or just at least put it on and watch the part. It's at the very beginning. You don't have to watch the whole video. He doesn't do that to you. They talk about it right off the bat. Auction Professor does a lot of great videos talking about the Don is great. I've known him for years. I get anxiety when I listen to him, though, so it's totally me. He is very good about explaining policies and procedures and going over all that stuff. He is amazing at that. 100%. Why is this not working? Let's try this again. All right. So Justin just recently started, Dren's dad decided that he would list just hats. So I don't think he's got very many listed. Nine listed. He sold one. I'm gonna show you what happens if I go into his drafts now. I went in and revamped his store 4 months ago. And I set up all new business policies because he hadn't been, hey, Yumi, where you been, buddy? Because he hadn't sold. We shut his store down over a year ago when we moved from the farm. I couldn't handle his stuff, my stuff, moving, Dren, all that. So he shut his store down. He had over 500 listings in it. And I was taking care of it, doing all the shipping and stuff like that. So earlier, after I talked to Liz, I was like, oh, I should go in my son's store and see if his is still messed up. Because I really want you guys to see this. I want to have some proof to back up what I'm showing you so that you can see what I'm talking about. So I already went in here. I'm going to open this one up and went down to see what was going on with the shipping policy that I had. Not that he can't do it. He can. It was just easier. See this USPS priority mail padded flat rate envelope $4DT 4 DBFEs, blah, 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 0 listings. And here's another one, 0 listings. That's what I am talking about. But these are all of his shipping business policies that I've set up. But here's all of the ones that I've set up. And this is the one I chose. Wish I could make this bigger. Padded flat rate envelope, PFRE is what we call them. So I'm going to choose this. I want you to pay attention up here to what happens the minute that I choose this. It's going to sit there for a minute. Dum, da, dum. It made a whole new policy. My padded flat rate envelope, PFRE 0 listings, is still there. Now I have this. Now, let's go out of here. Let's go to his business policies. And I want you to see. Even eBay managed payments has made a new policy. All of this stuff has to be changed, you guys. Anything that has all of these duplicate numbers after it is all because of the new international shipping that they did. And anybody that does international shipping, hi Cheryl, whether it's through eBay International Standard. So if you just have eBay International Standard shipping chosen and you're doing your own shipping, because like I had flat rates put in, so even though it was under eBay International Standard shipping, which isn't there anymore right now, it's still, I still had a flat rate set up. I knew what it would cost me to send a 12 by 12 by 12 box at 2 pounds to the furthest reaches of the world from me where I would ship. And that was a flat rate that I put on that. I knew what it would cost me to send that same box, same weight to Canada, because Pirate Ship has cheaper rates for Canada. So I had a separate spot in my, let's pull one of these. Let's pull, let's open this one up. I'm not fixing anything on this. I just want to show you. I didn't do this on Justin's. I had different ones on Canada, and then I did worldwide. Apparently we didn't do that for him. So maybe I didn't have him shipping worldwide. Didn't look at that. All right. Which one was this? Is that first class? I must not have added international shipping to him. I could have sworn I had. Let me look one more. Canada, calculated. See all of these, any of these that have numbers after them? And then he doesn't send out offers to watchers. He doesn't do anything. He's happy the way he is. I don't care. It's his business, right? I just helped him set it up. So any questions? Are you guys all good for right now? Are we kind of, am I screwing you up too much? The first thing that needs to be fixed before you touch anything else is your return policy, because they have messed it up. And what they did for me was they made a copy of it. And I don't see that they've done that in Justin's. So I'm going to come in here and see right here, he didn't have international shipping on his stuff, but they put international shipping in his return policy. He wasn't in, hi Courtney, he was not in the global shipping program. And it looks like I did not have international shipping turned on in any of his other business policies. Now, for those of you that choose you're on EIS but don't use business policies, I don't have to make any corrections then. That's not true. Are you in your seller hub right now? Can you go in your seller hub? Are you having problems with listings? Are you getting duplicate? Are you getting duplicates? I'm going to click this and I'm going to turn this off. And I'm going to save this. And this is going to stop a lot of problems right here. So why is it that, okay, now what I'm going to do is see there's 0 on all of these. Anything free 30 days money back. I'm going to delete that. Free USPS. These are all the USPS priority mail ones that 2 of them I just created just recently. One of them you guys got to watch. I'm going to delete these. If you have sent out any offers to watchers, you will want to go in and end those listings, but you want to fix your return policy first. Otherwise, you're going to have to go in there Otherwise, you're going to have to go in there and fix each one separately. So make sure that the first thing that you do is go up here to your return policy and shut off the international shipping. Not forever, just for right now. I'm going to delete this one because it's one that they made up. Look at managed payments. Managed payments. I'm going to, nothing is under here. You can go down here, manage payments. There's a 0. We want to get rid of this one. Delete policy, delete policy. This one, managed payments, has 9 because that's all he has listed in the store. You can see which listings have managed payments on them because it's going to pull them all up, right? You can go back here to business policies. So managed payments, we want to go in and edit. Why is it doing this? It shouldn't. I don't care if I screw up his store right now because he only has 9 items. My managed payments weren't like this. So policy name is eBay managed payments. Require immediate payments when that's what he has. Other payment methods you can choose are cash on pickup, check, money order. Set this as the default policy and I'm going to save it. It should not have any numbers on it now because I took international shipping, which is what is causing, look at updated successfully, which the international shipping is what is causing all of the issues right now. I don't think so, Courtney. What do you think, Liz? Are you still listening, Liz? No, because they changed the international shipping policies, which changed your standard return policy, which has changed everything over to the new international shipping policies, which whatever you used before, whether it was global or your own shipping, is non-existent. And they specifically said in the I have it listed below. You can go to the eBay international shipping facts. Actually, I have it right here. Let me pull it back over here. Was it in this one or the other one? If you, how do I know if do I need? Once you're enrolled, if your current listings don't have any international shipping service selected, you don't have to do a thing. Well, that's what Liz and I and a few others have found out is incorrect. If your current listings use other international shipping services, you will need to manually update them to eBay international shipping. Here's how. I'm not even going to go into the here's how part. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Anyway, but I can fill you in later. So the first thing you guys really, I can't stress this enough to you because I have 92 items that I ended and I have to go in and fix all of them. I missed it. Is the account you're showing opted in? Oh, you know what? Thank you, Liz. Let's go check that out. This is my son's account. So if you want to know if you have been opted into the international shipping program, so here's the account settings, right? Account settings. Click on that. Good call. Thank you. Go down here to your shipping preferences. He's enrolled. I'm going to opt him out. Before you go, did you know eBay international shipping there? It's a sales pitch. Still want to opt out? Why? Already have an international shipping solution. Shipping internationally is too complicated. Unclear benefits. Had a bad experience. Not interested. Trademark. I'm going to do that one. Opt out. It may take up to 24 hours to process your request. Your opt-out will not apply to any of the following: active auction style listings that have one or more pending bids, active listings with one or more pending offers, fixed price listings that were committed before you opted out, and pending best offers. Okay, that's a lot. So I'm probably going to have to come back tomorrow or the next day and redo a bunch of this stuff. But since he only has 9 listings, I'm not going to worry about it because I need for you guys to see this. I use it so it does not change any. How are your sales, Courtney? And I'm not talking about because you have or haven't been listening. Listing, not listening. Are you seeing duplicate listings? You need to go in and change your return policy because there's something to do with the return policy, and it's an easy fix. Okay, so thank you, Liz. Now you saw one that wasn't. He's opted out. We won't be using this. And now we're going to go back to here we go, my eBay. I'm going to go back down here to his business policies. So let's see if it standard return policy. What I did, Courtney, was I shut this off for right now. I have taken all international shipping off of my personal account for at least a week until they get this figured out, and then I'll come back in. I will not opt into their program. It's messing with a lot of people. And when I say a lot of people, I mean thousands of people. So I took this off because he's not selling internationally right now, and I have opted him out. Oh, I know for a fact. I couldn't even list. I haven't been able to list since Saturday or Sunday because it was making so many duplicate listings. And I showed that too. So you might have to go back and look again because otherwise I'll just be repeating everything. So, all right. So I got rid of this calculated USPS one-day media mail. What I can do here, is that his only one? What I will do here is I will edit this. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to leave this calculated cost, US media mail. Apply. You can apply your calculated shipping rules if you want. He has 1 day. And look at offering international shipping. No, because right now, international shipping, the new one, hi Donna, is messing with even people that don't. It's messing with everybody. So I am removing international shipping from that. I cleaned up the title so that I know that I fixed that. Now, if you tend to get lost if you have business policies that you're fixing and you tend to get lost as to which one did I fix, just look over here. This will stay here it could stay here for 2 days and it'll let you know. So those two are updated. This one right here is getting updated. This one, the one that I tried to look at earlier, needs to be fixed. I'm going to remove this and I'm going to come down here. It already does say no international shipping, but just in case, I'm gonna click that. Also, make sure if you do offer shipping and you exclude shipping, you need to clear this out too. And I'm going to save that and I'm going to confirm it, and it will put his title and everything back to where it was. Let's see if there's anything else here that they have changed a type. Let's look anything over a pound. Let's look and see if he's got international shipping on this. He does. So I'm just going to go, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go no international shipping, none. I'm removing it. This is what I did in my account. I'm going to save this. So now I know that I need to, whoever created this needs help. Standard payment, we looked at that. So I know I need to go in here. International shipping, no international shipping. The funny part is, it doesn't even have a service here. And I would choose right up here where this little thing is, should be eBay's international standard shipping. It's gone. That's for those of us that use a different shipping service. You can't even choose that anymore. But you could come down here to USPS Priority Mail International if you really want to ream your international clients. I'm going to hold off on international shipping for a week. I don't think it's going to kill me. So, no international shipping. Save. Standard payment policy, manage payments. That one we did. What's this one? Edit. No international shipping. This right here is basically going to be the same thing as the new, this shouldn't have international shipping on it because you cannot ship hazardous materials. But you never know. It's a good thing to check. Check your policies. Large flat rate box. That they would choose a calculated. What do we got here? Legal envelope. So the more, oops, don't want to do that. He doesn't have as many as me, thank goodness. Come down here. You fix all of this stuff first before you go mess with your individual. Any book item. Does he have 2 media mails? I don't know. We'll just edit this one, make sure it's not got. It does. It has international shipping. If someone wants to buy from you internationally as well, Jeremy, I get messages all the time from people. Will you ship to me? And so we can do that. I don't know about them asking that you uploaded a copy of my bank statement that includes transaction. I've never had to do that. I'll send you a message later, Lori. Okay, so let's edit this one. Oops, what am I doing here? No international shipping. Two more. This, it is what it is. The thing is that I don't know how they can't figure it out with as many people as called in and as many people are irate and upset and people get that way because they don't know what to do. And so as a normal human being does, we worry, we get upset, fight or flight, all that good stuff, right? And then we start whining, complaining, doing whatever. I gave them a day to see if it would work itself out before I even called them. All right, so I have fixed all of his stuff. I started with the standard return policy. We had to fix his managed payments. Is it a message in eBay, not an email? I didn't do it, as I think it is. Oh, if it's a message and not an email, then no. I ended up opting into EIS. I corrected my current policy, then reassigned the new ones eBay created into my newly edited policies. It did take me a hot minute staring at the screen playing around before it clicked for me. Oh, you're just faster at it than me. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to one of his drafts that he has here. We've opened them both up. Oh, nope, we didn't. Let's open this one back up. And I'm going to go down here, and I bet you that policy that it made up is gone. Oh, dun, dun, dun. The one that I put in there, and then it overrode and made another policy. So truly to see if this is fixed, I'm going to, let's see, these are for hats. Well, what I used before was a padded flat, right? So let's just put that in there. Looky there, you guys. It's all fixed. That's the policy that needs to be in there. And if I don't remember to put it back in there, he may not catch it. Okay. Chrissy was having problems herself because she doesn't have a Rusty Bucket, Chrissy, because she doesn't have a campaign set up. So she wasn't even being given a choice to do promoted listings. This was not showing on her page at all. So, I mean, and I don't have Justin's store promoted, and we're not planning on having Justin's store promoted because I don't think he needs to. So if you want to do promoted listings item by item, then you can do that. But just remember what I told you. If somebody comes into your store on an item that's promoted and they go to another item and buy that, eBay takes a promoted affiliate link. We're looking at it like that. So that's the best way to explain it. Yes, you need to go change your return policy because your return policy changed. Just go in there and open it up, click international shipping off, close it, go back in there, maybe turn international shipping back on. Are you having issues with eBay making duplicate policies at all, April? You do use business policies. You have a return policy. You have a shipping policy. You have a managed payment policy. You have 3 policies in there. You have no policies on that screen at all. Nothing. You don't have a shipping, a managed payment, and a return policy. Do you choose those on? I've never used that. They are done through each listing. Yikes, that's a lot. No wonder why it takes you guys so long to do your listings. You're still not fixed? You're still not fixed or still not the promoted listings, Chrissy? Halo promotions. Thank you, Jeremy. Wow. My chat and the you didn't start using business policies until 6 months ago. Really? Well, I have a lot of flat rate shipping, so I hope you don't have a mess. I like my shipping, my business policies. So for those of you that don't use business policies like me, you may not be having that issue, but there's a lot of people out there that are. And you use calculated on everything. It makes a difference. Anyway, so your return policy does not have international shipping clicked on it. That's good. Hi, Joe. How you doing? You're trying to fix mine, and eBay just changes it back to the copy policy and can't change all the ones with offers out. What a mess. Okay. What did you try to change first? Your return policy. Okay, first off, are you opted in for the new international shipping policy, and do you want to be in it? I don't think I want to read that out loud. Don't be mad at me. That's funny. I think that there are a lot of people that don't, so don't feel bad. Let me sign out of Justin's account and oh, what the heck. Please verify yourself to continue. I am human, yes. Please click each item containing a sports state. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I'm not to do this in forever. Okay. I don't know what I clicked that made it do that for me. I also need to go in and do this to my other store. Okay. Here's my seller hub. There are many different ways you can get to business policies. But I have found that the fastest way to get to them is just to open up your active listings right over here on the side under settings. It's business policies. I believe you can go up here to account settings. Holy moly. Business should have business policies right here. So that's probably the fastest. All right, let's do that again. Go to your name. Go to your account settings. This has all the cool stuff that you really may want to get to. Go down here to selling. Go to your business policies. And that'll take you to that. So one more time, you guys, if you want to find out if you are opted in to the international shipping or what used to be global shipping, you need to go here to the corner where your picture is or isn't. Go to your account settings, down here to selling, down here to shipping preferences, and look right here. eBay international shipping, not enrolled. If you are enrolled and you want to opt out, it will give you it'll tell you right here you can opt out. And it's going to take them, they say, 24 hours to opt you out. And then you can come back and watch this if you need to and do what I did. Does that make sense? 9 buy it now listings had auction payment clicked instead of managed payments. So I fixed those. That doesn't surprise me. Everything, that's what Karen's saying. That doesn't surprise me. So everything that I had a bunch of, you do need it, Courtney. You do need to know. You need to know where that stuff is.
Who?
Look at your Instagram. That is what mine says.
Would you like?
Who let you in this time?
Me. Would you like a beverage?
Are you and Daddy going up there?
Yeah.
No, but can you get me some of this?
That Tostitos hot bean dip.
It's Fritos.
Thank
you. Yep, Drennan coming. Hang on, Courtney. Let me open it up. That's faster with business policies. I should just do this so I can see it better. Instead of setting up payments, shipping, and returns preferences each time you list, create policies that you can apply to any or all of your listings. Yeah, that's what I have. I don't have to put let's pretend I'm going to do a draft. And let's just, what is this? Okay, this is something I just need to add the pictures to. So this is a Durkee Foods wooden spice rack with 14 spice glasses, jars from the 1970s. And I got this at a rummage sale. This is my custom SKU. I paid $2 for it. I am going to list it on 525-23, and it is it's going to be under rack. Oops, back. It's going to be on rolling rack too. That's it. Spice jars. My store category is going to be started to list this the other day. That's when all heck broke loose. So I already have all of this because I already know. Does not apply. Is it antique? No. Is it vintage? Yes. Original. Don't put anything in here if you don't have anything. Number of slots, 12. Number of, maybe it has 14. I think mine, yeah, it does. United States 2, number of items in set, which would actually be 15. 14 jars. 1 rack, 15. Oop, 1 rack. I'll fix that later because I'm not gonna. Number of shelves, 2, blah blah blah. All this stuff you want to put: wood tone, maple. The more of these that you fill out, the better chances are somebody's going to see your item used. I have listing templates set up so I don't have to type anything in here. Really. I'm going to take this right here. Actually, what I normally do is I have a template. Oh, that needs to go away. I have a template on my desktop that has all of my item descriptions that I want to put in. Why is this open? Because I didn't close it, that's why. All right. Sorry, you guys. So then SEO is a thing, search engine optimization. If you are copying this title up here, word for word, and putting it down here in your description, you're just duplicating your SEO. I did it for years. But basically, you want to put something in here that's different yet similar. If there's anything wrong with it, if some jars are still factory sealed. There you go. I don't want a copy of my title down here. My title is already there. Now you go to your pricing. I don't ever, very seldom, unless Courtney's doing some kind of weird thing, do auctions. I don't do auctions. Price. I'm just pulling something out of my head because I haven't really researched them yet. Allow offers. I always allow offers. That's usually on. Add volume pricing. That's if you got 25 of something and you want to offer, you can do this. You can say buy one and save 5%, buy three and say 7%. You can change this percentage up and down. So if you have 25 packages of gum and you want to entice them to buy more, then you would do volume pricing. Same thing if you had 12 pairs of the same pair of shoes or pants, whatever, right? Schedule your listing. Thank you. Which you can do now and doesn't cost you money. Used to cost you money to schedule your listings. You can schedule your listings now and not get charged, for those of you that didn't know that. Now I'm going to come down here to my shipping policy. I know that it weighs 4 pounds, so I'm just going to go right down here to my Priority Federal Express over 1 pound, and I'm going to choose that. I have anything over a pound calculated. And this is amazing because this business policy right here has 3 different choices for them to choose from. They can choose Federal Express ground, they can choose UPS ground, or they can choose USPS priority mail. And it will tell them when they go into the shipping, it will tell them what the cost is going to be. And they can choose whichever one of those you want. Hi, Mary. Does that make sense to you guys? And the only thing I need to put in here is 4 pounds and what size box you don't need to put 4 pounds, 5 ounces. You might as well just put 5 pounds in. 12 by 12 by 12. All my preferences are there. I already have a promoted listing campaign in. My eBay payments, immediate pay, managed payments. This is all there. I don't have to edit anything. Now if I had my pictures and everything in it. Mary, stop. You need to go back and start from the beginning. That's what this whole thing was all about. That's how simple it is. I don't have to think about anything. I don't have to think about global, international. any of that. I already have it set up in my policies. I don't have to decide if I want to choose promoted. I don't have to decide this. I don't have to decide that, because I sat my butt down and I made my policies up and I know what I want to do. And I just click that policy on there. So if I pull up, oh, I should have just done this. If I let's pull up one of my active listings. I'm not answering any more messages on my phone. As a matter of fact, I'm literally, I can't do it. Can't do it, you guys. Sorry. Okay. A listing. I just redid this one. Might not be a good one to go into. Actually, this is something good to teach you guys. You cannot ship this internationally, even if you are using international shipping, because it's a makeup and you cannot ship makeup internationally. You will get your hand slapped, possibly a suspension, possibly lose your ability to, I'll find where you live, Jeremy. Possibly get your store taken away if you've had too many referrals from the teacher. So here it shows the shipping. This is what I offer. You can either have the description, right? This is what a lot of people don't look into: shipping, returns, and payments. This is everything that I have set up. It's going to cost $4.99 period, no matter where in the United States they live. That includes Puerto Rico, Alaska, Hawaii. It's going to cost $4.99 for them to purchase this item that weighs under 4 ounces and have it shipped to them. Period. There's no guessing. There's no nothing. eBay's going to charge me tax, or them tax, on $4.99. That's all they're going to get. They're not going to get tax on $4.72 or less. I don't care if the person lives across the bridge in Portland, or if they live down the road. Or if they live in Florida, they're getting charged $4.99 for 4 ounces and less. And then I have 3 first class policies, which I will fix when the new ones come out. See, I think that I'm being a dictator. Case a charge. If you try that again, Yumi. If you want it this much. Okay, and then right down here, it has my return policy, the money back. Buyer pays for return shipping, because I do not pay for shipping for them to get the item, and I will not pay for shipping for them to return the item. And if they open up an INAD, which is item not as described, and they have lied, then they don't get all their money back. And if it's something that they've changed their mind on and they want to return it, they don't get their initial shipping and they don't get the return shipping. I've been doing this for 13 years. I don't have a lot of returns. And I have had only two returns internationally, and I just refunded them the money because the items were broken. They were going to return. The items were broken. I submitted all the claims to Pirate Ship. They filed everything for me. Okay, now let's go out of here. Let's go back out of here, and I'm going to find a one of my items that's heavy, that I know has. All right. Okay. Let's check this one out. Majelica. You will notice I have this spelled wrong and spelled right, because people don't know how to spell it. This one is going to cost, it's over £1. So shipping, US $13.47 standard shipping. See the details. They have 3 choices to choose from. They can choose they can choose standard shipping FedEx, and it's going to cost them $13.47. They can choose standard shipping UPS Ground, and it's going to cost them $9.49. Or they can choose expedited USPS Priority Mail, which is going to cost them $9.50. I set this up once, you guys. I set this up once, and they have all those choices, and they can choose if they want to spend $13.47, $9.49, $9.50. It tells them exactly on each one of those how long it's going to take to get to them. Usually it's only 1 day difference, and the price it's going to cost. And when you can go from $2 or $3 difference on a cost for a heavy item like that, and they open that up and see that, it's priceless. I sell a lot of heavy items. So having shipping business policies when you sell the kind of stuff that I sell, or even smaller things, and you're trying to do a lot of shipping, a listing, and all you have to do is click once, and the only other thing you have to put in there is the weight and the dimensions of your box. You don't have to choose promoted listings if you're doing you don't have to do any of that. It's there. And I have given the customer the opportunity to choose what they want to pay for shipping out of the 3 major shipping companies. It's in their choice. You can also add onto that free local pickup. And then they have 4 choices. So if they live anywhere near you, then they'll see that they can also do free local pickup. If somebody asks you if you do free local pickup and you don't have it on your item, you better not say yes. You better go, you tell them, yeah, but I have to end that item and change the shipping and add that into it. So does that make sense, you guys? I really hope that I helped one person and that I wasn't too preachy, but I feel like there's a lot of people lost out there. And I also feel like if you don't know the rules and the policies and the procedures and how to do things, just ask. Somebody knows. Pirate Ship is its own entity. You sign up for it. I'm already signed up for it. Let's do this. Hello. Oh, I didn't even spell it right. That's even funny. Oh, that is not right. Let's try this again. Apparently, I need spelling. Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship. Shippo works well too. Pirate Ship. Free UPS and USPS shipping software. They just got better rates too. But here's the deal. Hopefully it won't think I'm coming in. Pirate Ship. Create a free account. Save 89% off USPS and UPS rates with their free shipping as compared to walking into the post office, right? Thousands of shippers. I'm trying to think where it's features. you can input all of your labels from, it would be nice if they actually showed it here. Create labels, track your shipments. I don't know if you can do Amazon because I don't sell on Amazon, but you can import. If I go over here, I have it set up. You can create a single label. So if you want to send something to Grandma Joe in Canada, you can send something to Grandma Joe. You can upload spreadsheets. You can import directly from eBay, Posh, Mercari, all of those. You just set this up, import from eBay. I need to get that. And it will pull all of your listings up. It will pull all the information over. You input all the stuff in here, all of this stuff down here. Do you need signature confirmation, insurance? Insurance on Pirate Ship is amazingly cheaper than through eBay. Extra added insurance. Does it qualify for media mail? Is it a regular? Everything. Right over here, see this blue chat in the corner? If you click on that and ask them, they will put you in their international shipping and shipping to Canada and any of that. Pirate Ship for YouTube sales is amazing. Is way cheaper. Hazardous materials, it tells you all about that. Customs forms, sometimes it will ask you for a number that you need from customs to sell internationally, and it literally sends you right to the page, and you type in what it is you're selling, and it gives you a number. You copy and paste it in. It's super easy. It really is. And I'm not trying to make anybody feel stupid. If anybody wants to use it and you need help, simple export rate, thank you. Go right here and type in that you want to be put in their simple export rate. That's the secret word to tell the blue button person, which will probably come on and say, hey, matey. That's what you do if you have any problems with an item that you need that got broken, stolen, lost, damaged, whatever. This is where you go. They'll tell you what they need, and it's amazing. It's even just amazing for yourself to use for Christmas, or you want to send somebody something. I feel so, every time I walk into the post office and I see an elderly person writing a check for $12 million to send little Johnny or Susie a pair of shoes, it breaks my heart. You know what I'm saying. Anyhow, that is Pirate Ship. Check it out. It's free. It costs you absolutely nothing. And they're super nice people. So when I have something big, when I do my international sales and stuff like that, and they also, if you're hooked up through eBay or whatever platform you sell on, they automatically put tracking into your item from whatever platform you're bringing it over from for you. So simple export rate used to be only up to 4 pounds, but I don't know about that now. It's up to 4 pounds, yeah. And then, well, that's the same with the USPS. Anything 5 pounds and up is just costs more. You're not getting a deal on it. So you can send more than 5 pounds, and you can send more than, yes, 100%. This right here, and this too. I mean, who doesn't want to talk to a pirate? I think I got everything. I think I got everything. I hope that helps a lot of you guys resolve your problems. Those of you that are having issues, the same issues that I was having and some of the thousands of other people are having. Honestly, even if I just helped one person, it was worth it to me, because this is our I don't care if you're doing it for part-time, for whatever, for extra money. It's your times are tough. They're going to get tougher. We need all the help we can get from each other. We need to stay positive and be helpful, not be negative and have scare tactics and baiting people into stuff that you don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff I don't know what I'm talking about. You just checked all your policies. Oh, the chat jumped. Just checked all your policies again after 10 hours. All of my fixing has stuck this time. Yay! I'm so glad that that Liz and I crossed paths on this thing. So you noticed it yesterday and it took you forever to clean up your policies. Well, I have a few more. I don't have policies to clean up now, but I do have. And you know what? I'm looking at that as a good thing. They're old listings. I'll go in and fix each one up and see if I can finagle the title. But I'll tell you what, after I got done talking to Liz, I headed down to my storage to do my shipping for Whatnot. And guess who got a sale? And I haven't had a sale in how many days? Yeah, so that and on top of that, I have six eligible offers to send. And I'm not running a sale right now because I was like, if everything is this screwed up, I don't even know if I want to run a sale right now. So I'm not expecting things to be hi-ho perfect, for the next 3 or 4 days, but I will go fix my 92 listings tonight. I have, if you're not following me on Whatnot, there's a link down below, all that stuff. I have a sale tomorrow that is sponsored by Whatnot. It's in a special quilting sewing category. It's called Friday Night Fever. I think they finally sent me a thumbnail. So that is at 5:30 Pacific, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. $100% sure, for sure. I don't think any site's a well-oiled machine anymore. And just the same with any of you that work a day job away from the house now, or even if you work at home, there's always something, right? Always rules, regulations, always something changing, Somebody 12 cubicles down said this, and by the time it got to you, it's all completely different. So I just wish, honestly, that it's times like this when I wish I had more of a following so I could get to more people to help. I wish there were more people that cared enough, that do have big followings, to help people. But I can't change who everybody else is. I can only be me. And sometimes that's more than a lot of people can handle. Sometimes it's more than I can handle. Let's just get real. So anyway, all I can say is I hope this helped you guys. If somebody's having problems, feel free to send them and they can sift through and watch. Book Noel's. Oh, I thought you were going to say book Noel's upcoming book that she's putting out, because I'm not. But thank you, Mary. So hopefully this helped you guys. I think I could have done all kinds of things. We could have talked about all kinds of things tonight, but sometimes I think we need to talk about the important stuff that allows us to do the fun stuff. So Thank you guys for being here. Liz, thanks for the support from behind the Iron Curtain. And you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you have great sales. I hope you, Brick House Picker, you missed the beginning of the stream, going to come back and watch manana. I did notice a bunch of wackiness. Yep, that's it. Perhaps a game is afoot. Well, hopefully it will help you. All right, you guys. See ya. Love ya.